that down. Let's move on to this, shall we? On top of Superman coming, which I cannot wait for Superman. It is my most anticipated film of the year. Super excited about it. But lest you forget, Supergirl is in production right now. Milly Alcock, who was a breakout star in not Game of Thrones, sorry,
Game of
House
Thrones,
of the
House
Dragon.
Yeah.
Breakout star in House of the Dragon. That even when the story needed them to get a new actress because they needed to fast forward a bunch of years, people still thought, keep her.
Just age her.
Just age her up, whatever, keep her. But she's, of course, our new Supergirl. Well, we've got our first little peek at some set photos. Blurry, blotchy, hard to kind of make out everything. But nonetheless, the first bunch of them have just gone public. They're over on Twitter. And let's take a look at a couple of these things.
Nice. Now, was this taken from a Razr flip phone?
Yeah, a time traveler from 1995 came up. Yeah. But this is clearly from a distance. First of all, there's a few things that are interesting. There's some video footage of the set construction.
Oh, yeah.
That they claim is set construction for it. We got the Razr flip phone. Now, here's the interesting thing. And I'm going to pose to you guys the same question I posed to Jonathan Voico before we started the show.
I stick by my answer, by the way.
Right. And we're going to just take a look at a couple more. There's one of her walking around. Her from the seeing the back of the cape.
I think they shot these from an airliner.
Okay. I was flying on my way to Arizona, and I looked out my window. Some pretty cool tanks. She's on top of some tanks. There's some video footage of her like moving some stuff off of a tank. And
that must be from, I'm guessing, from an alien world, obviously. It doesn't
maybe,
look like...
or it's more advanced human technology. See her throwing
That's true.
her,
Could be.
Getting ready to shoot. She just threw her coat down. There's another shot of that. But anyway, let's go back to this one. This is our first real kind of, as blotchy as it is, this is our first good look at the Supergirl costume. Now, couple things stood out to me. Number one, man, that's a short skirt. I didn't know if they would go for the skirt look in the Supergirl costume. I honestly thought they would go more with the Sasha look from Flash. Yeah. Remember the Supergirl outfit in Flash? Yeah. That was a good outfit.
I liked it.
I thought they might go with the full leggings, but they did decide to go with the skirt look. So here's the thing. I posed this to Jonathan, and here's the question I ask you. And I'm going to see if I can...
zoom and enhance?
I'm going to see if I can zoom and enhance.
Definitely won't be enhancing this thing. This thing looks like a Bigfoot sighting, but...
yeah, I mean, this is pretty rough.
It's like...
But, again, okay, so there it goes. I go in there. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. Okay, so I'm sure you guys can all relate to this. Spring hits and suddenly life goes from like 0 to 100. Busy season is officially in full swing over here. And honestly, who's got time to go grocery shopping? That's where Hungryroot comes in. See, because Hungryroot is like having your own personal shopper. I told them my goals and they started curating groceries for me that actually fit my life. Be it smoothies, snacks, salad kits, even ready to eat meals. All clean ingredients, no artificial junk. This week, I got the grilled turkey tenderloin with pesto grilled veggies, and it was amazing. And I got my usual protein-packed snacks. It's like they're learning my taste better than I even know myself. And the best part is, I don't have to waste time driving to the grocery store and wandering the aisles. That's time I can spend doing literally absolutely anything else. Guys, I love Hungryroot. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. Is that, because remember, there are precedents for this in the comics. Is that her rocking a midriff, the exposed midriff, or is that a thick yellow belt? Now, Jonathan, tell everybody what you kind of.
I think it's a belt. I think that's like a big waist belt.
And your reasoning?
Because if you look at the color, it doesn't match her thighs, hand, or face.
Yeah. And I think when we blow it up, I still think it's possible she's rocking the classic kind of midriff, but I think you're right. As we zoom in more, the color difference seems to jump out more and more. So it's probably the belt. It is probably the belt. And so anyway, so this is very classic. It looks like it's consistent with David Cornsweat's Superman symbol.
Right.
So they're sticking with that motif for it, which makes sense. This is all in the DCU. That is the House of L symbol in this world. So it makes sense that it's the exact same kind of shape. Yeah, listen. So they're going with a kind of a classic Supergirl look. And I'm a little bit surprised. Again, I thought they would go with the full leggings, but they're going with the traditional skirt. And I think it looks good. And look, the sets, the tanks. Again, I don't think those are alien tanks, to be honest with you.
You're right, because there's advanced technology at this point with
and really, it doesn't look all that advanced. It's
Actually,
just kind of
like,
got a curve.
You know what it looks like? It looks like it's out of Fallout. Like those were the
those
were the
tanks doesn't it?
Before the bombing in Fallout.
Oh, okay, that's true. So I have a feeling we're going to see her ripping some tanks apart.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of these established. Every superhero, especially a first superhero movie, every first new superhero movie always has to have that scene where they establish this is a powerful person.
Yeah.
Right. So I think maybe her dropping down and ripping some tanks apart might be that.
This shot's really cool too. I think this was on set. If I'm not mistaken.
It does look like it's taken with the same camera, doesn't it?
I remember us either running with whether there was speculation or if it was officially confirmed that Supergirl was supposed to make a cameo in one of the films before.
There's only one film before.
Was that just a rumor?
There's only one film.
Superman?
That's Superman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there is word that she does make an appearance, but you know what? I even think maybe James Gunn might have let it slip that she is in it.
Okay.
But I don't know that she's in it much. I don't think Jason Momoa's Lobo is, though. I think
right.
Lobo is something we're going to have
and
to
he's supposed to appear in her film.
Yes, he's going to appear in. He's going to be, I think, probably a big thing. So she's probably going to cameo in Superman, but not Jason Momoa, I don't think. And then we'll see her obviously in the full Supergirl movie with Jason Momoa.
I've grown to really like the character of Supergirl. I mean, the first time I was really kind of saw a bit of her story was when I was at Target and they released something called Superman Batman Apocalypse.
Right.
An animated DC movie. It was on Blu-ray. I said, this looks awesome. I'm going to buy it. Turns out that movie is a Supergirl movie. It's all about Supergirl. But even though I felt like I was kind of duped into buying us Batman's, I actually think that's one of their best DC films. I really enjoyed it. And from there, like the Injustice games, I think she's my main character. So I do like this character of Supergirl. I hope there's the story James Gunn or whoever is directing it or picks is one that actually makes me like the character even more. I'm really excited for this movie. Probably a lot more than a lot of usual moviegoers.
You know, I'm having a hard time getting excited for it. I think because I can't get excited for Supergirl until I see Superman.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm very I love the casting. I love that Jason Momoa has finally been cast as the guy who is truly born to play, which I think is Lobo. I love the casting of Milly Alcock. I love the story that this is going to be based on. There's a lot of things I like in my head, but I have to admit I can't build up enthusiasm for it because I got to see how Superman is. If Superman is great, I'm going to go through the roof excited for Supergirl. But if Superman shows them getting off on the wrong foot, it's going to be hard for me to generate that excitement. So right now I'm kind of in limbo.
Yeah.
I'm in excitement limbo for Supergirl right now.
And I got to say, I'm really interested in what Craig Gillespie can do with this because I loved I, Tonya. I loved Lars and the Real Girl, stuff like that. So I just can't wait to see what he does.
Yep. It's going to be interesting. Again, I think we'll get a lot more of an idea of how excited we can be once we see Superman. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think of these potato shots of the Supergirl thing? I mean, at least it gives us an idea of this is what the costume is. It's going with kind of the classic look. I like what I'm seeing so far in 4K, 2K, 1 bit.
Yeah.
maybe some Super Mario Brothers 8-bit photography there, but it does give us an idea of the suit. What do you guys think about it? Whatever your thoughts are, jump down to the comment section below and leave those thoughts there. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.